Welcome to this explainer. As a behavioral biologist, I've spent a lot of time studying how insects manage conflict. And today, we're diving into the surprisingly deep intellect of paper wasps. We often reduce these little creatures to basic, pre-programmed robots, right? Just flying around doing their thing. But as we're going to see, we are actually dealing with a cognitive powerhouse.
So, I want you to start by imagining a brutal, high-stakes living situation. Picture an environment where your daily survival, your status, and your safety depend entirely on navigating constant, shifting power struggles. Because you aren't just a worker bee mindlessly following a single queen. No, you're an individual in a society where almost everyone wants to be the boss. How do you survive that without constantly fighting and risking a fatal injury? Well, that is the exact evolutionary puzzle the paper wasp has had to solve.
Unlike a strict, highly organized honeybee colony, where a single queen rules the roost and everyone else has a predetermined job, paper wasp colonies are just pure chaos. Several females, multiple potential queens might lay their eggs in the exact same nest. It resembles a loosely organized, highly dramatic roommate arrangement. It's this turbulent society completely full of conflict, and it requires a surprising amount of social intelligence to navigate.
Now, to manage this intense social complexity, you'd probably think they need a massive brain. But wasps operate on just 1 million neural connections. That is all packed into a brain literally the size of a tiny grain of rice. To put that into perspective, we humans have roughly 86 billion neurons. So it's a profound biological mystery how they handle such incredibly complex social dynamics. And yet, this tiny little brain is an absolute powerhouse of efficiency.
So how exactly do they survive the roommate drama? Well, they use their first secret weapon, individual facial recognition. Yeah, researchers found that paper wasps actually have different faces. No two look exactly the same. Some wasps have these striking yellow eyebrows, while others completely lack them. Some have little black spots right in the middle of their face, and they all have completely unique color and texture patterns. They actually have a specific area in their tiny brains dedicated entirely to visual recognition and memory.
And those faces really matter because they need to track distinct personalities. Biologists studying them out in their natural environment have found that some wasps are nice and affiliative. They engage in friendly social contact. But others are aggressive and super prone to fighting. Some are highly cooperative, while others are exploratory, just wandering around checking out new areas. Because every wasp plays a different role and has a distinct personality, knowing exactly who is who on any given day is, quite literally, a matter of life and death.
Which brings us to what researchers call the turbulent spring. This is when several females basically battle it out to see who's going to become the dominant queen. But here is the fascinating part. It's not just a chaotic free-for-all. Two wasps will get close and fight, physically hitting each other with their antennae and front legs. But the other wasps? They just stand on the sidelines and watch. They observe the faces of the fighters, they track who wins, and they learn the social ranks. They're using their previous experience with specific individuals to influence how they're going to behave in the future.
This ability to observe and learn raised a massive question for researchers, one that challenges pretty much everything we thought we knew about insect intelligence. We know they can remember faces and fights, but can they abstract? Can a paper wasp analyze events and draw logical conclusions? Basically, can an insect with a rice-sized brain solve a complex cognitive puzzle that regularly stumps human toddlers? To figure this out, scientists turned to a very specific test.
The test revolves around a core biological concept, transitive inference. Sounds fancy, but it's simply the ability to deduce unknown relationships from known ones. Until very recently, scientists believed this high-level logical reasoning was strictly reserved for humans, and maybe a few highly advanced vertebrates like monkeys or certain birds, because it requires you to use what you already know to make an accurate guess about a relationship you have never directly witnessed.
To make this instantly accessible, let's use a simple toy analogy that the researchers provided. Let's say I tell you that a dragon is a better fighter than a cow, and then I tell you that the cow is a better fighter than a dinosaur. Well, you can use logic to figure out the rest, right? Even if you've never seen the dragon and the dinosaur interact, transitive inference allows you to deduce that the dragon is probably going to beat the dinosaur.
Okay, so let's see how this translates into an actual laboratory experiment. Scientists couldn't exactly use toys for insects, obviously, so they designed this brilliant step-by-step test using colors. First, the wasps had to remember 5 different colors. Next, they were placed in an arena with pairs of these colors. One color in the pair was safe, while the other gave them a mild, unpleasant electric shock.
Finally, the true test. Could the wasp put these colors into a logical, linear order based purely on those shocks?
Through multiple repetitions, researchers trained the wasps on a specific hierarchy of pain. The wasp learns that blue is more painful than yellow. Then, in a totally separate pairing, it learns purple is more painful than blue. Next, green is more painful than purple. And finally, light blue is more painful than green. They form this mental ranking strictly through direct, isolated experiences with these specific, adjacent color pairs.
Let's look closely at the baseline training. In a direct matchup between blue and yellow, the wasp experiences the electric shock on blue. As a result, it quickly and accurately learns to prefer the yellow option. It perfectly completes this basic task of avoiding the painful stimulus. But, this is just simple memory and association. It's not quite the complex logic we're looking for yet. The real question is, what happens when we mix things up?
Here is the moment of truth. Researchers present the wasp with a completely untrained pair, blue and green. The wasp has never seen these two colors presented together. It has absolutely never directly compared them. Think back to our hierarchy. It knows blue is worse than yellow, purple is worse than blue, and green is worse than purple. So facing this entirely new combination, which color does the wasp choose to step on? It logically decides in favor of blue. The wasp successfully deduces that if green is worse than purple and purple is worse than blue, then green must be worse than blue. It uses transitive inference, drawing on its knowledge of the hierarchy to make a safe choice in a totally novel situation. It definitively proves these tiny insects possess highly advanced logical deduction.
But how does a lab experiment with colors translate back to surviving the actual wasp nest? Because in the wild, they aren't dealing with colored platforms. They're dealing with other angry wasps. If they had to physically fight every single wasp just to figure out who's boss, they'd be constantly injured or killed. So instead, they use deductive logic. They use their brain power to infer dominance, basically replacing dangerous physical combat with social mathematics. This is the exact social math a wasp does every single day. Wasp A remembers, okay, I beat Susie last week. Then Wasp A observes Susie beating Jane. Using transitive inference, Wasp A deduces, I will probably beat Jane, establishing dominance without having to shed a single drop of blood. Because of this cognitive superpower, researchers constantly observe exactly what's described in this quote, an opponent giving up before the fight has even started. When two wasps meet, one will often simply submit, just walking away or lowering its antennae. It has calculated the hierarchy, recognized the face of its superior, and concluded that it just doesn't stand a chance. This diplomatic surrender is the ultimate behavioral benefit. It keeps the entire colony functioning smoothly and, most importantly, safely. As one of the researchers perfectly summarized, wasps might not be overall geniuses in the human sense, right? They're never going to paint a picture or write a novel. But to succeed in their environment, they have to be masters of their specific evolutionary domains. They are undisputed geniuses at face recognition and at understanding complex logical relationships. They manage a highly turbulent society through sheer cognitive deduction.
Which leaves us with a truly profound question to end on. If an invertebrate with a brain the size of a grain of rice can track distinct personalities, remember individual faces, and wield complex deductive logic to navigate a society, what does that tell us about their inner world? Are they simply processing inputs? Or is there a subjective experience, a real self, in there? The next time a paper wasp flies past you, remember, you aren't just looking at a bug. You are looking at a master of logic who might just be calculating exactly who you are. Thank you for joining me for this explainer, and keep questioning the world around you.